The big story in college basketball was Juwan Howard at the end of the Wisconsin game, who ends up open hand slapping the assistant of Wisconsin after he gets into it with Greg Gard, the Wisconsin head coach, after he calls a late timeout in a game that was already decided. And everybody's freaking out. But it's, you know what's hilarious to me is people act as if they don't love this. Everybody loved watching this. And I know that he's going to get suspended because that's what happens. But when this, I happened to be out with a couple of Sayville buddies yesterday watching this live. And we're like, yeah, go, get him, awesome. Because that's what we are. We're all animals. And everybody, the thing got like 7 million views as of last night, this thing. But everybody's offended and appalled by this? No, we love fighting. We are barbarians. The CBS Sports Network just played it again. I loved watching it again. It was awesome. It was interesting. And oh, by the way, everybody's going to talk about it today because there's nothing else going on in sports. And then Juwan Howard's going to get roasted and everybody's going to get up on their soapbox and be like, this guy can't believe how out of line he is. Meanwhile, everybody loved watching it. I mean, we love boxing. We love watching people kick the crap out of each other, and then one open-handed slap to a Wisconsin coach is now the thing that we're so appalled by. Like, this is an ugly scene. This is an ugly scene. It's not an ugly. You want to see an ugly scene? Hang around here for a little bit after the show. That's an ugly scene. I mean, this is not, just a little fracas. Little fracas. He'll get his suspension. I'm sure it'll be lengthy. But as if this was like the worst thing that people have ever seen in their lives, was a little, as they say, rich. Yeah. A little rich.
I'm upset.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Stop.
I was totally appalled by the whole thing.
You were not appalled.
Yes, I was.
I know you. You were not appalled.
I expect people to shake hands and be gentlemen and know that you got your ass kicked and wait and tell your team the next time we see them in the Big Ten tournament or we see them in the regular tournament, then we'll take it out on them on the court. I mean, you can't have college coaches doing this. What happened? What's ever happened to like decorum? I don't. And if you listen to Gard after the game, he's going, look, man, I had a whole bunch of guys on the court who, don't play very much. They're getting ready to see pressure defense.
Yeah.
I called a timeout because I can do that. And I could get, the 10-second clock rewound so we don't have a violation, and I can teach them how to play basketball.
Sure.
I mean, this thing was ridiculous. I mean, the whole thing's ridiculous. I mean, I understand the intensity between, especially against, rivals and good teams and what's on the line here and all that other stuff. But I honestly, Juwan needs to know better, man.
Well, of course he needs to know better and all of that.
But he just needs to know better. He's going to get suspended, and he probably should be suspended for the rest of the season. Honestly,
and he
not
may
fired,
be
not fired.
Yeah,
not fired, but suspended. And I understand in the heat of battle sometimes we do stupid things. I'm not appalled by it, by the way. I'm just I'm not shocked by it either. But
I love the fact that it was a member of the Fab Five who did it too.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, of course.
It's just awesome. It's just great theater, man. I mean,
I don't know about great theater, but I think
it is. Do you think we'd be sitting here talking about college basketball if it weren't for this? I mean, this is sort of like when we talk about other teams in the NHL, we'd never bring it up unless there was some sort of like really egregious, horrible hit where somebody got hurt. Like that's when we'll talk about it. That's sort of like what happened here. Like people are going to be talking about this because of what happened. I mean, and it puts a light on it. I mean, I was even listening to Al and Jerry this morning. Like Al seemed legitimately interested in Rutgers playing Michigan because of this. This was a good thing yesterday for college basketball.
Why do you think Steve Peichel and Juwan Howard will get into a fight out?
I hope so. It'd be awesome.
Let's go, Steve. That's not in Steve Peichel's wheelhouse. That's not who he is.
I know it's probably not who he is, but I mean, Jerry was saying.
Let me just tell you something. Juwan Howard got into it with Mark Turgeon of the University of Maryland
and
last year.
Apparently, the players at Rutgers and Michigan were getting into it at the end of that game too. So maybe there'll be a little bit more of a fracas.
Maybe there's something going on there at Michigan.
Maybe
it seems like they're the ones that seem to be the ones that are always in this fracas kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, they are the fracas makers. It seems like it.
I mean, so Juwan Howard got into it with Mark Turgeon. I don't know if you remember this.
I don't.
And it was during the tournament. I believe it was, I think it was either a Big Ten tournament or a regular I think it was a Big Ten tournament.
Did they throw hands?
No, they didn't throw, whatever that means. Jesus. But it was. I mean, it was really like, at that point, you're like, what the hell is Juwan Howard doing? Is he snapping on us?
Clearly, he's got an anger issue. What I don't understand, though, is like, what was the technique that he was using there? It was very strange.
Like a raking technique.
Yeah, a little weird, isn't it?
Like if you want to do, maybe we should do it to Al.
No. Let's not.
His glasses taken off.
A raking technique, huh? Because like
it
was
like he was going to throw a punch. But
it was like a half slap, half punch
then
grab.
Then he opened his hand, so it's not a punch. It looked like a punch because after he did it, his fist was held like a fist.
Yeah. And then when you saw it in slow motion, it was different.
Yeah, we had like 57 angles on Twitter.
Oh, I know.
I mean, there were like everybody had a different angle and what was going on and don't touch me. I mean, like he's like, I guess guard.
That's where it all started. It was guard stopped him because Juwan Howard just wanted to blow past guard and just get out of there. But then guard wasn't going to let that happen because he had to get his hand shook or whatever. So then he stops Juwan Howard, puts his hands on him, and it's on at that point.
Maybe it's just it's on. Maybe it's just a reflection of the anger that's going on everywhere else in society.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, he did take his mask down and spit all over guys because he had his mask on. Remember that?
Yeah, he did.
And then right towards the middle of it, he took his mask down. It was like, what was he doing? Was he like spitting COVID at people or something? Or what?
Was he spitting COVID? I hope not. It was funny because, we found out about the parody account, Ballsack Sports, from Jerry Recco last week. Ballsack put out a, obviously, parody tweet that said NCAA releases statement on Juwan Howard taking mask off.
That's great.
Which I thought was hilarious.
Perfect, yes.
Yeah, so, I mean, whatever. I'm into it now. I'm into what's going to happen to him. I'm into what's going to happen to Michigan. As I mentioned, watching it live, I was like, did he really just throw a punch? Oh, my God, this is great. It's just funny how dare Juwan Howard do something like this?
Well, I mean,
the suspension will be swift and it will be severe. Shut up.
But there's going to be an alternate view of it. Can't just all be like, fun and games.
But it's not. No. Hold on. The majority view, the 95%, if not more, people pretend that it's the worst thing they ever saw in their lives. Like just totally
appalled.
It's not
great when a major college coach does what he did. Come on, man.
Stuff that's going on in the world. Like,
I don't. You can't compare it to other stuff.
Yeah,
in the
you
world.
can.
You'd like
the way people do some punishments will be severe.
Some decorum and some.
Meanwhile, half these people that are all sick sick because Juwan Howard slapped this assistant coach or watching the Olympics in China. These frauds. I mean, it's a joke. It really is.
Did you hear the Finnish skier had a frozen penis?
I did. Yes, I did hear about that. I was listening to Al and Jerry talk about it. It was sent to them. I saw that story, and then
what do you mean sent to them?
Well, anytime a story like that happens, all the listeners send it to them. So then I inevitably get tagged in something like that. And I even sent them something, too, about semen cupcakes. So I hope they get to that in the post-game podcast because I thought of those two right away.
Yeah, well, that is not... That's another thing that I mean, like.
Well, I just thought. I mean, it was a story. I was like, "This is good."
About like Juwan Howard. Now we go from Juwan Howard to those.
Well, you're the one who transitioned into frozen penis.
Well, I was just trying to get you off the Juwan Howard thing and just how happy you were to see
into
it.
What?
The other thing about the frozen penis, at least that guy was, you said the Olympics. That's what made me think about it.
Yeah, I know. What a joke. I don't know. I got really irrationally upset about the Olympics over the weekend. I don't know, that skier who was American, who skied for China, that started annoying me more.
Right.
I don't know.
Then you had the skater who was doped up by her coaches. I was 15 years old.
Doped up Russian skater.
I don't think she knew what she was doing.
And then the frozen penis guy, this poor bastard. You were telling us in the break that would happen in the NFL occasionally.
No, I said
that's
no,
what you
it would
said.
not happen because we have heated benches.
Oh, okay. But you said it was a real thing, so I thought that's what happened.
But it was a real thing. I think it happened before. I don't know if it happened to this skier, but I think it happened before on the skiing circuit.
For guys like me with a little niblet, it just we just
you don't think there'd be a problem?
Just retracts. It just does it.
It just goes right up into your stomach.
Yes, I don't have to worry about it. It just finds a little home.
Bugs, those little, I don't know what they are, but you touch them and they roll up into a ball.
Potato bugs or whatever.
Is that what they are?
It's something like that, yeah. It's sort of like that. I don't have to worry about the... You know what, though? I almost did suffer from it this morning back in that office. I got to say, I was close. Yes. I did buy myself a space heater, though, for situations like this because this tends to happen a lot back there. where all of a sudden you show up on a Monday and it's
freezing.
40,
All right, so
40 degrees.
So let me ask you this question. Number one, did you make it through the weekend on your pull-on fast?
All I had to do was make it through all of Friday and Friday night, and I did.
Okay.
I got Chicken Parm Lou send me a request. He goes, "Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you record yourself eating your last soup?" So I said, "All right, for digital, I will do it for you guys." So I did. I did the last soup situation. I recorded it and said, "Hey, I'm finishing the fast." And then I still feel pretty good. I mean, I didn't go crazy on Saturday or Sunday, but
no, you can't. I mean, you got to ease yourself back into it.
Resuming somewhat normal activities.
I mean, you didn't have like a chicken parm hero or anything.
No, I did not. No. You know, it's funny. I wasn't even craving any of that stuff.
Good. So that's part of it. And then the other thing is, tonight's a big night for you.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Tonight's the Duolippa night.
Damn right it is. It is Duolippa.
Did you hear about Duolippa's concert on Friday night?
Down in Philadelphia?
No, I thought she was at the Prudential Center.
No, she was in Philly on Saturday.
Oh, Saturday.
Yeah,
okay.
She'll be at the Prudential Center coming up on a Friday in the future.
Oh, I see. So this was added. This was an added concert?
This UBS one was added. I think just for me, actually.
Okay, good.
Yes, just for me. Duolippa came to Long Island just for me.
So you're all skinnied up now, and you're all be fresh.
Yeah, I'm going to be fresh.
You know,
I'm not going to meet or anything.
Do you know what you're wearing tonight?
I mean, what am I supposed to wear? Am I supposed to wear a suit or something? I think I'm just going to wear normal stuff.
You are in the in a very highfalutin box.
I am in a highfalutin situation.
Yeah, you are.
Thanks to your connections is really what it was.
Yeah, but ultimately, then you become the connector.
Yeah,
now you can connect other people.
Yeah, listen, I'm totally respectful. I'm not gonna. I mean, I think dressing overdressing, I think it'd be a little weird. You know,
yeah, you've never overdressed. In your life,
that is a good point.
I mean, you're not going to show up. You're not going to show up like you are this morning.
No,
I mean, you look good this morning. You got the camo.
It's my flag and this is a flag and anthem ensemble.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's what this is. But no, I mean, it's totally fine. No, I mean, I'm going to put on a nice shirt.
Like if you were sitting in the stands or something, that outfit may work well.
That might fly.
Yeah, definitely.
But you're telling me that I got to step it up a little bit?
Well, I don't know. I mean, like you got a dinner reservation at 7:00, right?
Well, that's what they said. I mean, I don't know. Listen, you know me. I'm not gonna. I will not embarrass myself, the show, or you in a situation like this.
Okay,
I'm gonna be all buttoned up. You don't have to worry about it. I have myself the good, responsible, fun adult night.
Okay, good.
And then you won't be hearing any horrible things about it.
I'm sure I'll get an update on Tuesday morning when you're not here.
Yeah, that's right. That is
which I don't
right.
understand either because, Jerry, was at Rutgers last night.
You told me to take this day off.
Sleep, but
you're taking days off for golf, and you have much more days off than me, and I worked more than you during Christmas, so don't give me this crap.
Well, I
was prepared for this. And you even said, why don't you take the next day off? You even suggested that.
I worked 48 days straight.
Right, I understand. And you also get paid for those too. And I get an X amount of vacation days I can use the way I wish, so shove it.
February.
So, why I would take it in February? Because there's nothing really going on.
I think you'd suck it up, that's all.
Oh, okay. So all the days that you're taking off to golf, I can give you crap for that when you take off more days during winter than I do? You're entitled to the vacation days and I'm not?
Working
Is that the way it
48
works?
days straight. I mean,
Okay, so I'm not entitled to my vacation days
you
in
are.
the ways I want to use them?
You are. 100%
okay. All right,
you are.
good.
And
So
that's why I even suggested it.
Shut up.
I mean, you are just like
shut up.
You are like fired up right now.
Yeah, exactly, because it's just a load of crap that I'm not taking. Face. I knew that you were going to start with that nonsense, and I'm not going to take it.
I don't know. Jerry came
You
in.
also, yeah,
Jerry came in at 1 o'clock.
Right. He also has taken days off with that, too. It's his choice.
Right.
Just like this is my choice. And you even suggested it. I was like, it's on a Monday. You're like, take the next day off. And then you got to come in here and give me that garbage.
Yeah,
Please, save it. Save it for somebody who gives a crap.
I was just thinking.
Save it.
I was just thinking.
Save it.
I was just thinking that
Go
you'd say,
look at a hockey salary cap on your computer and zip it.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the red bell so you're notified when we have new content.